Hello, this is Consultx here for the Heat Signature Daily Challenge for March 16th, 2019. I tested my recording this time, so hopefully it's working because it was working after I tested it, and I hope things haven't changed in the last 30 seconds. In today's daily challenge, we'll be playing as Speak Away Bright, who is an ex-off-world technophobe. With a concussion hammer, a 1-use swapper, a 3-use extreme range crash beam, and the desire to kill 3 Glitcher's officers as fast as possible. It looks like this ship has guards that seem like chumps, but there is a random kit here, so who knows. There are jammer gates which don't seem relevant, and yeah, and that's it. So I think for this ship, I'm just going to run through. And then on the second ship, uh-oh, I hope I'm not too close. Okay. And then on the second ship, I will swap directly in to kill the target. Unless I have to use the swapper on this ship to not die, which would be unfortunate. 5 seconds of docking time, that's pretty alright. The goal is to go as fast as possible, but I don't want to set off the alarm because then the target will run to the telepad. Actually, that wouldn't be so bad. In fact, there's an item by these guys, but there's also a crate here and here, and the target would have to run all the way over here. So actually setting off the alarm might be good. Yeah, so I'm going to walk into this. That guy's gonna get knocked out, but I'm going to let this guy sound the alarm. Actually, do I want to do that? How many rooms is the target gonna move? So like, I don't know, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, like 20 something. So I can run to this crate and then run over, and I think that should be fine. I need to knock out the guy with the shotgun, because I'm not going to be able to dodge a shotgun blast. Whoops. And then this bullet is going to miss me, and then I can pick this shotgun up. Or I can pick the concussion hammer and the shotgun up, and then knock that guy out. So, wait. So I see that I have not sounded the alarm, but I'm confused as to how. Because that guy had enough time to shoot his gun. Doesn't that mean that he sounded the alarm? Did I like hit him too soon after he shot his gun? I didn't know that. I thought that they would sound the alarm and then shoot their gun. I thought that was just how it worked. Alright, this guy's gonna sound the alarm. I'm gonna let him. Alright, now the target's gonna head for the telepad. And I need security clearance. Actually, wow, is it really faster for the target to go this way? Alright. Well, so originally what I was thinking was, oh, I'll actually go for this crate first and then go for this one on my way to get to the target. But actually, because the target's coming this way, I have to get this crate first, and then I'll intercept the target and just take them to my pod, I guess. That bullet's gonna hit this guy with clearance. No it isn't. I take that back. That was a joke. There we go. Alright. Grab clearance. I'll also stash these weapons. I just need to assassinate the target. So I should be fine. If I absolutely have to, then I can visit over to the target, but it looks like I'll beat them to the telepad, and then I can just shoot them, and that will assassinate them for me. The bullet will assassinate the target for me. So I think that was pretty inefficient. I mean, I think the main problem was that I didn't allow the alarm to sound with guard Craze or Canopus, whoever it was. and so that sort of threw off my plans of having the target come to me. And then I spent all that time getting crates, or most of the rest of the time getting crates, but the crates were pretty far apart, so that might have been an inefficient use of time in retrospect. I don't need 2 crash beams. I do want this emergency shield, though. I have a gun, I have a concussion hammer, visitor swapper, sidewinder. I have a lot of good gadgets. I'm gonna swap into the ship on this mission, which hopefully will help me make up some of the lost time from the previous mission. Uh-oh. Okay, my target will die in space, and I conveniently get to loot this and get this subverter. Oops. Alright. I messed up the approach there a little bit, and I threw myself, and then I had to pick myself up, but, I mean, it didn't waste too much time, so that was a good second mission. -10 penalty, that's kind of normal when you don't have a slipstream. I do want the subverter. Am I going to want the concussion hammer? No, I don't really care about the concussion hammer because there are going to be a bunch of guys with armor. I also don't really care about the gun except as a way to escape from the ship. I have 2 visitors, I have a crash beam, sidewinder, shield. Glitch trap will be how I assassinate the target. Subverter will get me, it's a 1-use key cloner. Gets me through 1 level of clearance. Although on glitcher ships, that's actually sometimes not enough. I want this gun because that lets me exit the ship. It also lets me make noise. I was thinking I would take the concussion hammer because that lets me boost by hitting people. But the gun makes noise, so I can lure people to me. I have the sidewinder, which will let me get out of most touchy situations. So I think I am going to stick with the gun. Or the quiet concussive shotgun, that might be better. So this is better because it's better at delaying people and knocking out guards that are actually I thought that there were armored guards and then regular dudes, but actually the regular dudes are shielded. So I'm going to take the quiet gun. It makes noise. That means I can summon keycards to me via glitch dash. Not sure if that's better than having the concussion hammer to lunge on people. Maybe I should give up one of my, maybe my crash beams, because I don't think I'm going to use the crash beams very much, but I'm not sure. What is the alarm response? 70 seconds. Okay, so the alarm response is actually pretty good. How do I want to get through this ship? Well, I think that the best way to start is to just yoink the keycard from Guard Gemini and then go over to this clearance. Rather than running by. Say I run by, I'd go down, then I'd have to yoink the keycard from here. If I measure this in Sidewinder, so one of the best ways to do this would be to use my gun to lure glitch dash guys over to me, steal their keycard, and then sidewind away, right? So I wouldn't have to use a sidewinder to dodge the bullets on this guy, or I could just use an emergency shield. I run down here. I could blow this out on my way down if I really wanted to. Probably wouldn't do that. There's no need to bother. And then I could run this way. I could summon the guy and then run through the door, dodging any bullets if I needed to. So I wouldn't need to use a sidewinder here. Probably would... No, I could do the same thing here. Yeah, so actually I am going to run by. So this guy is going to teleport to me when I get around the corner. Oh, no! Well, I knew he was going to do that, but I wasn't paying... I wasn't super careful about dodging that bullet. So in order to prevent him from shooting me, I could have, say, shot him. I could have summoned him before to up here. Now this is an inconvenient spot, and I didn't even steal the keycard. So I'm just going to use the emergency shield. I think that will solve the problem for me. Oh, there's a tracker coming too. Oh, well, that's what the crash beams are for. Uh-oh. I need to steal this keycard before we all get blown into space. And I could try and... So, we're going to get blown into space. But, if I really didn't want to get blown into space, I could visit away. But I think I'm just going to accept that I'll get blown into space here. And that's just going to be the way things go. Uh-oh. I ended up unconscious here. That's not what I was hoping to have happen to me. Alright, so this so far has been going pretty poorly. But, it's okay. Very recoverable. We still have plenty of time left. And I can dock in... Okay, well, if I am a bit careful, I can dock... gosh, the ship is accelerating right now, which makes my life so much more difficult. Oh my gosh. Please. There we go. So the ship, as you can see by these fuel lines or thrust lines, is accelerating, which just makes it way harder to stay in the correct spot. So I want to go right here, deactivate the sentry gun, go right to this door, and then summon the glitch dash guard. Yoink his keycard and then run past him. So he's going to take a shot, but I can dodge bullets. Then, okay, so say I run by summoning this glitch dash guard, and then I can yoink this guy's normally and run down. Yeah, okay, I am going to use 2 Sidewinder charges right here. Alright, looks like I just have to dodge this bullet, though. Uh-oh. Oh, gosh. Alright, that was greedy of me. What I did there was I tried to steal the keycard and then pause it right away before the bullet hit me, rather than... Because the problem that I encountered was that because the guy had been lured over here by the gunshot, I now would have to sidewind to dodge the bullet, but then steal his keycard anyways. And so that meant I would have had to waste a bunch of Sidewinder charges, which would have been very unpleasant. But that was also really greedy. I should have just sidewound away. I could have subverted these doors and then run through. I also have these visitors to bypass obstacles that I've just been not using. And overall, I've just been extremely greedy. And so now I am in severe danger of running out of time. And I'm probably going to have to go for the pilot since I have 4 seconds. Okay, where's the pilot? Ooh, jamming fields. That's a disaster. So, could I possibly get to the pilot in time to prevent them from getting me to... or from arriving at a station? I think not. I think this is done. Where even is the pilot? How have I missed them over and over again? Here. Gosh, there's so many jamming fields in the way. There's no way I would ever be able to blow up all of the fuel barrels either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh, glitcher ships, yeah. I think it's done. I don't have a slipstream or anything. Can I at least use a subverter while I'm in my pod? No. Yeah, it's over. I need to run through. Somehow not getting shot by this guy right here. Yeah, there's no way. Well, and I got shot again. Yeah, alright. So that was serious greed that really got me there. I should have just been sidewinding and visiting much more liberally, because I had all those gadget charges, and I was like, no, I don't need to use them just yet. I can wait a little bit longer. What I really should have done was, after I walked into that room, I should have summoned the guy by shooting the gun, and then sidewound away, because the other guy summoning him meant that there was a bullet too close to me for me to steal the key card safely. So that was a fiasco. Really went terribly poorly for me. So darn. Um, that's today's daily. Well, good first daily to be back. I mean, I would have been back on yesterday's daily, but the recording messed up. But I also messed up on yesterday's daily, so yeah, I've been doing pretty poorly recently. I've got 2 zeros in a row. I've got no perfect scores coming or running up. I think I did well. This was like a time one or something. Yeah. So it's been a while since I've done especially well. And today went pretty badly. But today it was just bad decision making. It was just so greedy, and I just didn't need to be as greedy as I was. And my score suffered for it. So yeah, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video and the description and visuals of how things can go horribly wrong for you if you are not more liberal with the use of gadgets. It's like a parable, the story of Consultx, the Avaricious. It's like just use your gadgets, just use them. That was not. It just wasn't. It was so much more complicated than I was making it, and if I just sidewound away whenever I was in danger, everything would have been okay. So that's a shame, but I just need to learn from that. I just need to use my gadgets. Although I say that, but actually the 2 dailies ago, the impossible daily that's like super hard, the no harm one, I was using my gadgets really liberally because I was like, I just need to not harm anybody. And so it's like somebody was about to get shot, and then I would visit away so that they wouldn't shoot. And then I ran out of all my visitor and swapper charges on that daily, and I just couldn't even do the third ship. I just lost. So I mean, yeah, that's the skill, or that's what you learn to get better at heat signature is when you need to use your gadgets and when you need to be stingy. And in today's daily, it was not the time to be stingy, and that should have been apparent to me because well, it was the last ship, and I had all of these gadgets. I had 4 visitor charges and 3 sidewinder charges and 2 more emergency shield charges. Oh my gosh, I could have used the emergency shield there when that guy was shooting at me, rather than trying to steal the keycard and sidewind away before the bullet could go from 1 foot away from me to inside of me. That actually was the best play. Um, so yeah, that just whoops, whoops, whoops. Hopefully next time will be better. Anyways, that's it. Consultx signing off.